No child deserves to enter this realm in a battlefield that they did not declare war in. And as a motherless child whose mother is still living, who would have thought that I would be grieving within the acceptance of being a rose that grew from concrete without any water, as the soil was truly never fertile, no nurture or guidance, even though I watched neighbors being fed, the broken being praised, and strangers being lifted while I had to beg, chase, and perform for breadcrumbs. Being a child that drowned without water, I torn my own soul apart piece by piece and handed it to her in hopes she might finally hold me without resentment in her eyes, without hatred in her heart, without fear or the need for me to orbit around her wounds because I deeply love her. But the more I loved, the more I suffered. The more I spoke, the louder I was silenced. The more I helped, the more I was abandoned as she starved me in invisible ways, not knowing I was reminding her everything she is not, so she withheld tears, truth, warmth, praise, and the simple miracle of being seen. I learned to heal my own wounds because I was always too much, too sensitive, too spiritual, too needy, too broken, while just being a child that needed her mother. When I succeeded, she became cold. When I suffered, she became radiant because my pain fed something in her that love never could. I learned to apologize just for existing while grief became my religion, and not because my mother died, but because she never truly arrived. And the deepest wound of all for me was to stand at the feet of who carried my name in her body but never carried my heart in hers. I experienced the whole demonic toolbox from hell be used on me my entire life by those that was supposed to protect me the most. And I still stayed, craved, and prayed through all humiliation rituals. Now I light candles for myself. I speak gently to the child she could not see and became the mother I once begged heaven for. The divine did not ask me to return to the fire, but rather transmute that pain into power, so I went from apology to forgiveness through the process of alchemizing alchemy and became an alchemist. The sacred art of refusing to drink poison just because she served it, because maybe, just maybe, narcissism is a soul terrified of disappearing. Beyond memory, blame, and the aching inheritance of blood, I pray her spirit finds the love she spent a lifetime trying to steal from myself and others as a starving little girl buried beneath decades of hunger. So dear Mama, thank you for breaking my heart wide open, as your apathy was a catalyst to my empathy. Thank you for always leaving me when I needed you the most, as it allowed me to find me, and for that my heart is abundantly grateful, because it is not your reflection that I see when I look in the mirror. But I do pray you see yourself through my eyes one day. Ju, baraka ya Mungu ikudeja ndani yako, so live head and a just crown avec amour. Orichichi, the divine matriarch. Asheom.